to another edition of Kickoff Conversation. My name is Zach.
And I am Jaden.
And we are very excited to be here with you again this week talking about the Thanksgiving games. Yep. And week 14 is right around the corner. Starts tonight.
Season's going by pretty fast.
It is. Honestly, we're already on week 14. Yep. Crazy stuff. So let's get right into the Thanksgiving game, starting off with our 1 o'clock slate game with the Green Bay Packers beating the Detroit Lions 31-24.
I mean, it sucks for the Lions. I mean, we already kind of talked about it, you and I, a little bit, but their defense just isn't playing how their defense really should be playing. I mean, they have a pretty solid secondary.
Yeah.
Pretty solid D-line now as well with Aiden Hutchinson coming back for this year, but yeah, I mean, the Green Bay Packers, they finally kind of got it clicking on offense there. Missing Matthew Golden as well, but still getting it done. Dontavion Wicks, Christian Watkins as well. Watson or Watson? Watson, okay. There's two of them. I always get confused sometimes. But yeah, Josh Jacobs as well, looking pretty good coming off of a knee injury in their last game. But yeah, I mean, Jared Goff played a pretty solid game. Jordan Love, only 18 completions, but 4 touchdowns. So
yeah, I mean,
pretty good there.
4 touchdowns, no turnovers. I mean, you're not going to lose a lot of those games. We'll talk about the next one where quarterback did lose, having 4 touchdowns, no turnovers. But I mean, a great game from the Packers. They look like they're back. They had a little bit of a dry spell, but I mean, they look like they're going to be a playoff contender for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Really, the only team that they really have to worry about right now is the Chicago Bears. They have a big game coming up this week. So
just got I think their Week 17 game just got flexed to primetime.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. As
so
it should. As it should, honestly. So yeah, that's going to be. I'm going to predict that's probably going to be the game for the division.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
But yeah, they got a huge game coming up here next week as well, and then their final matchup, as you mentioned, Week 18. So yeah, that'll be a pretty good one.
I mean, the Lions, out of a playoff spot right now, we'll see if they can get back. And the next game we've got the team that could take that Lions playoff spot, the Dallas Cowboys beating the Kansas City Chiefs 31-28. Mahomes, 4 touchdowns, no turnovers, 261 yards. Rashee Rice, 2 of those touchdowns, had a great game. Kelsey and Marquise Brown also had touchdowns. But, I mean, the Cowboys' offense just went off, man. I mean, CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, they showed that they're 1A, 1B. And Dak Prescott, I mean, an amazing game after the interception. Really threw one other sketchy ball, but other than that, had a great game.
Yeah, I mean, Dak's had a return to form. For the first 3 or 4 weeks, people were saying he was the MVP. Then he kind of cooled down for about 5 or 6 weeks there, was just kind of decent. And then ever since really George Pickens has kind of picked it up, that's when Dak has really picked it up. He's had a lot of success finding George Pickens with the ball. Career-saving trade for George Pickens, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't really like George Pickens personally just because he was a Steeler, but as a Cowboy, I kind of like George Pickens more. Honestly, the way that he plays and just the personality, he's a cool player. But yeah, the Chiefs now 6-6, not where you want to be sitting, especially not when 2 people in your own division are sitting ahead of you.
Yeah.
But as you like to mention quite often, there's still a path to the playoffs.
There's still a very real path to the playoffs for the Chiefs. Obviously, you have to win out. One of those games is against the Chargers, one's against the Broncos. The Broncos one doesn't mean as much as the Chargers one does. But Justin Herbert is having surgery on his hand and might not play for the next few weeks, including that game against the Chiefs, which would be potentially the 7 spot in the wild card for us competing with the Chargers. There's also a lot of teams who are sitting at 8-6, just need to lose 2, and then we can jump above them.
Yep.
It's a very real possibility in my eyes.
It is very real, and it's also as real for the Cowboys.
Exactly,
as well.
yeah.
I mean, Cowboys 3-0 since the trade deadline, picked up a couple defensive pieces. Obviously, Quentin Williams was the biggest one. But yeah, the Cowboys looking pretty good.
Yeah.
3 in a row. The offense is clicking. Defense is getting the clutch stops. So I wouldn't be surprised to see them sneaking.
Yeah, both teams have a very real possibility to make the playoffs, sitting at just 6 wins at Week 13. Another team that's sitting at 6 wins at Week 13, the Baltimore Ravens, but they lost in Joe Burrow's return 32-14 to the Bengals.
I think this is going to be another story of possibly a 9-8 or an 8-9 Bengals team where the offense is stellar. Obviously, defense was really, really good in this game, 5 takeaways, but I think that was more of a tale of the Baltimore Ravens beating themselves. Yeah. Honestly, not to discredit the Bengals defense, that you get 5 takeaways, you get 5 takeaways. Joe Burrow had 2 touchdowns. I believe one was to Yoshi Voss, and I forget who the second one was to, but Jamar Chase, 110 yards, played a really, really good game. Tanner Hudson. That's what I forgot.
Yeah.
His lone reception of the game is a touchdown. So you get it done when you get it done. But Lamar Jackson has not looked good since coming back.
No, he really hasn't. I mean, the Ravens, they won 5 in a row, I believe, but a lot of that was just their defense stepping up. They didn't have a lot of high-scoring wins. I mean, Derrick Henry has not looked like the Derrick Henry we've seen in years past. Lamar Jackson, barely over a 50% completion percentage with an interception and no touchdowns. Isaiah Likely stepped up in this game, but Zay Flowers, only 2 catches, and one of them he fumbled on one of them. So, I mean, the Ravens' offense just isn't what they were in years past, and I don't know. It's going to be tight for the AFC North. It's one of the weaker divisions this year, but it's going to be a close finish between the Bengals, the Ravens, and the Steelers. Yeah. Unfortunately, James Browns are not part of that.
That's all right. We said at 3-9. So if you really think about
there's a chance.
Yeah, there's a chance. There's a chance. We're probably the only alive 3-9 team right now, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah,
the division is that close.
That's weird. And next up, 9-3 go the Chicago Bears, beating the Philadelphia Eagles, and now sit at the number 1 seed in the NFC. Absolutely crazy stuff. I would have never predicted this at the start of the year. I didn't think the Bears were gonna be close for the division, the division title. I think they might have been a wild card seed, but I mean, number 1 in the NFC, just crazy.
Yeah, I was predicting a pretty good season from the Bears. I was predicting like a 9-8, maybe a 10-7. They're sitting at 9-3.
Yeah.
With that trajectory, they're gonna win 12 games, 13 games, just based on where they're going right now. Obviously, they still have to win those games, play the Packers twice.
Yeah.
But the pace that they're on right now is otherworldly. They beat the defending Super Bowl champs in Philadelphia. And Jalen Hurts played actually a pretty solid game for once. He was swinging the rock to A.J. Brown a lot. It's Saquon Barkley who's kind of dragging down that offense right now. Can't get it going on the ground. Really just trying to get it going in the air between him and Jalen Hurts. But even that's not really clicking.
No.
Caleb Williams didn't even play a good game. No. But they had like 260 rushing yards from Monangai and Swift.
I mean, you would think Philly is going to be the team that's going to beat you on the ground. Yeah. But today was the Chicago Bears. Crazy stuff.
Some bizarro world.
And the Bears, I think, stopped the Eagles' tush-push twice in this one.
They did.
That's pretty good work by the Bears defense. Not a lot of teams can do that, even just to stuff them once. I know the Chiefs couldn't do that. But, I mean, when your run game goes off like that, Kyle Monangai and DeAndre Swift just keep pounding the rock, and that's what they did, and they got the win.
Yeah, first-year head coach Ben Johnson, going back to his roots in Detroit with what he likes to do, splitting carries between his backs. We see DeAndre Swift sometimes sit out multiple series, multiple drives, and then Monangai kind of just gets the ball, and then we see the same thing kind of flip-flopping, and then sometimes you'll see them split 50-50. Yeah. New Sonic and Knuckles possibly coming up in Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, the Bears started 0-2, and I was flaming Ben Johnson. I was one of those people that was like, he's not going to be a good head coach, whatever. And now they're 8-1 since. Yeah. Crazy, man. Crazy how your season can just turn around just like that. The Bears looking scary, man. A team that's won now, I think, 4 of their last 5. The Miami Dolphins win 21-17 over the Saints. I mean, this was actually a pretty good game. The Saints ended up recovering a controversial onside kick under the 2-minute warning to try to go get the go-ahead touchdown at the end of the game, but I think he threw a pick at the end of the game or something. But nonetheless, I don't know if a lot of people were watching this. Tua stat line, Devon Achane did not get a single reception, yet had 134 yards on the ground. Pretty good game from him. Tyler Shuck, 239 yards, 2 touchdowns and an interception. Devin Neal, never even heard of him, but all right. He was the Saints' lead rusher.
He's a rookie, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then Devon Vele, former Bronco, had 93 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, just a snooze fest.
Yeah.
I mean, if Tua's going to have a good game against any defense, it should have been this game. I don't really know what else to say about this. I mean, Devon Achane proved a lot of people wrong. People were calling him a check down merchant. They're saying reception merchant, whatever, for all of his yardage. But
how did the Dolphins get 5 points in the fourth quarter?
Must have been a safety. Safety and a field goal.
Yeah.
Just what a weird scoring game.
Like 7-9, 8-9, and 5. But it's like a regular score, like 21-7.
Yeah. That's 2 touchdowns and a field goal, and that's 3 touchdowns. They just got there in a very peculiar way.
Weird game from two really weird teams.
Yeah. Shout out Tyler Shuck, though. He looks solid. He looks decent.
And a team that is on the comeback, the Houston Texans beating their AFC South divisional opponents, Indianapolis Colts, 20-16. And the Texans just a game back of the Colts now.
Yep.
At sitting at 7-5.
The Colts, I mean, you get off to a hot start like they do, it's inevitable you're going to get cold at some point, and it was just a rough stretch. You lose an OT to the Chiefs, and then you come in, you lose by 4 to the Texans in a game where, honestly, they looked better than the Texans in the second half. They just could not convert when they needed to. Missed the extra point as well in the second quarter. Kind of screwed them over there. Weren't able to force the game to OT, had to try and win it. They were in the red zone, but they just had to try and get the touchdown. They could not. Daniel Jones started off super slow, got hot in the second half. 200 yards, 2 touchdowns. Still looks solid from him. C.J. Stroud, no touchdowns and an interception, but 276 yards. You'll take that. You'll take that, especially if your defense is going to play how they play. You'll take that. Woody Marks, Nick Chubb was honestly better than Woody Marks this week. I think he had the touchdown as well. He did. Nico Collins, 5 receptions, 98 yards. I know he's happy to see C.J. Stroud back. And then Alec Pierce, 4 long catches and a touchdown. And then I think Josh Downs, 2 receptions as well. Tyler Warren had a decent game, had a touchdown. But yeah, this is really just an amazing Texans defense, best in the league.
It absolutely is. And for the Colts, they have a really, really tough schedule up ahead. They face the Jags twice, Seattle, San Fran, and I think Houston again. So they were sitting at 8-2, now sitting at 8-4.
Yeah.
If you're a Colts fan, starting to get a little bit scared. Colts are one of the teams that I want to lose out because it'll help my Chiefs.
Of course.
If we can top them, we'll be good.
Yeah.
But AFC South is another interesting division.
Yeah,
Colts and Jags are tied at 8-4. The Jags have the tiebreaker over the Colts though, so we'll see. They got an important game this week. We'll talk about in a bit. And of course, I clicked that button. Next up, we've got the Jets beating the Atlanta Falcons 27-24. And the Falcons, after beating the Buffalo Bills in, week 7 or week 8, looked like they were going to be a really, really good team. But they just keep dropping games left and right, and even to the New York Jets. Yeah. I mean, when you got Kirk Cousins slinging it, he didn't even have a bad game, but just not enough. Not enough to beat the Jets. Bijan Robinson, of course, another great game, because why wouldn't he? Kyle Pitts finally showed up. Finally. I started them in fantasy.
All it took was the right quarterback.
Yeah.
Preseason, Michael Penix was talking about, you guys got to draft Kyle Pitts. All you got to do is get the rock to him. He's 1 of 1, and then he just doesn't throw him the ball.
No.
All right, dude.
Adonai Mitchell had his first touchdown in a Jets uniform. Breece Hall a touchdown, and Tyrod Taylor, after they benched Justin Fields, got a touchdown, or threw it for a touchdown as well.
And, I mean, at this point, you really got to... I feel for Justin Fields.
Yeah,
I feel for him, man. I mean, everywhere he goes, he gets his job stolen by somebody who's just slightly better.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. Obviously, traded in Chicago... walked in Chicago. They didn't want him back. Was he traded or did he walk? I think it was a free agency move. Yeah. They drafted Caleb Williams, so he gets replaced there. Pittsburgh looks good in the absence of Russell Wilson, but then they decide we don't really want you.
Yeah, man. He went 4-2.
Yeah, actually looked solid. Looked like he was going to take them to better than 9-8. But I'm pretty sure they ended up actually going 8-9, 9-8, 7-10, something like that. But yeah, Tyrod Taylor, suiting up, doing well. A.D. Mitchell, what a game from A.D. Mitchell.
Yeah, I know.
He was going through it because he had a few drop passes in his first 1 or 2 games. But yeah, had a great game. Jets, winners of, I think, 3 of their last 4.
Yeah.
Bengals, Browns, Falcons. So, not the greatest group to be beating, but you need to win games in order to feel confident. And also, I'm sure they want their head coach, his name is slipping my mind, Aaron Glenn. They want Aaron Glenn to try and win more football games because they believe in the group outside of the revolving door that is quarterback. Yeah, good for the Jets.
Yeah, good for the Jets, exactly. Ooh, next up we've got the San Francisco 49ers beating the Cleveland Browns 26-8. Jaden, I'll let you take this one away.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the same story week after week. The offense can't stay on the field, and the defense comes on, and then they get tired, and then they get ran off. When your leading receiver is Harold Fannin, 43 yards, you're not going to win many games. And, like, most of those yards were on one catch.
Yeah. And
he also had a drop pass. Shedeur Sanders, I'm a big Shedeur guy. I'm a big Shedeur believer. I don't think this is really his fault. You gotta run with the plays that you're given by your head coach. I've been saying now since, like, the first week of this show, dating back to last year, I'm not a Stefanski guy. I'm not a believer in Kevin Stefanski. The coaches of the year, they're cool, but they don't mean anything, man. Like, truly, they don't mean anything. He was carried by a run game and a solid defense. If it was up to me, get rid of him at the end of the year. Let him finish out the year. I don't care about what's happening now. Deshaun Watson's coming back, man.
Yeah. It's
like hell froze over, man. I don't even know what's going on. I mean, it's the same old stuff that happens every time. Our rookie class is good.
Yeah.
Schlesinger, Dylan Sampson, Flash Sampson.
Promising future.
Quinshon Judkins.
Yeah.
Harold Fannin, Isaiah Bond.
Shedeur.
You know,
Dylan Gabriel.
No. Not Dylan Gabriel. You see what his wife is saying? Or his fiance?
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah. It's just wild
weird
stuff, man. A lot of drama, unnecessarily. But, Myles Garrett. 18 sacks. 4 away from the record. He's probably going to break it next week, unfortunately. I want to see him break it when I go to Cleveland and play. Yep. They play Pittsburgh, but he's probably going to break it next week. They play the Titans, and they give up about 5 per game. So,
and something that I'm not seeing enough people talk about is the fact that the 49ers are 9-4.
Yeah.
They are tied with Seattle and with the Rams for the top spot in the NFC West.
Yeah.
And they're literally just one win and then a Seattle and LA loss away from being first in that division, being the second seed, and if the Bears lose, being the number 1 seed in the NFC. I don't know how nobody's talking about that. I didn't even know that until right now.
That's without Fred Warner, and that's without Brandon Ayuk.
Yep.
And that's not like an Ayuk injury, that's like Ayuk.
And it's been without Brock Purdy for half the year.
With Mac Jones as quarterback.
Yeah.
Which, Mac Jones was better.
He was better.
He was arguably better.
Yeah, Brock Purdy, not a great game.
No, not great. He had the rushing touchdown, he hit the Dougie. Kind of corny, but maybe I'm just saying that because I'm a Browns fan, but...
Yeah. But crazy stuff. We'll see how the Niners finish out. I mean, their record is pretty good, man.
Yeah.
And now we'll go back to the Rams. They lost to the Carolina Panthers 31-28 in probably the game of the week, I'd say.
Yeah,
if not the Chiefs-Cowboys, but this was a fantastic game. Bryce Young played out of his mind, had 3 passing touchdowns for over 30 yards. Matthew Stafford... he broke the most touchdowns without an interception and then proceeded to throw interceptions on back-to-back drives. He broke it by 1 and then just said, I'll just leave the record like that. Blake Corum was the rushing yard leader for the Rams because Kyron Williams went out after the second quarter with an ankle injury. Chuba Hubbard over on the Panthers side, showing that he's still got it, even with Rico Dowdle getting the number 1 spot, even though they're kind of a split 1A, 1B. And Jalen Coker, a career game, or at least this year. Is he a rookie?
Not too sure. I'm not really familiar.
I think he's the second year. But he had a really good game. Xavier Smith apparently led the Rams.
Also not familiar with him.
Not familiar with him. I know that Puka had a great catch. Devontae Adams had 2 touchdowns, had both of Stafford's passing touchdowns. And, what do you got to say?
I mean, I was also high on the Panthers because, again, I was high on Bryce Young. I was kind of high on these second-year quarterbacks. Even Jaden Daniels, unfortunate what's been happening to him, injuries and stuff. But, I was really high on Bryce Young. I believed this was going to be his year. It hasn't really been his year. It's been more of a Panthers year, but he had an amazing game. 75% of his passes were complete. No turnovers, 3 touchdowns. Amazing clutch play to the rookie, Ted McMillan, which you don't really see often. 2 young players kind of connecting like that against a veteran defense, a veteran team. But the Panthers continue to go win-loss, and sitting at 7-6, if they continue on that trend, you can make it into the playoffs at 9-8. I mean, the Buccaneers don't look great either. Yeah. That's really the only team that you have to worry about because that division is wide open between those two. So that's going to be fun down the stretch. I think they have one more game left against each other.
I believe they do, yeah.
They already played each other earlier, and I believe the Buccaneers won that matchup. So that's a must-win for the Panthers.
Yeah.
But like you were mentioning about Chuba and Dowdle, looking like a top 5 running back tandem right now. When Chuba first came back, he didn't look too good, but he's picked it up over these past few weeks along with receptions. I believe he had a receiving touchdown in this game as well. So, I mean, roll Panthers if you have $150,000. You know Carolina Mike?
Yeah, did he put $150,000 on it?
No. He sings a song. you had 150.
I don't know that.
Hey, he's goated. If anybody knows, let me know. Shout out.
Going to the other the other South Division, we had the Jacksonville Jaguars beat the Tennessee Titans 25-3. I mean, Cam Ward not looking great. Trevor Lawrence, the stat line shows 229, 2 touchdowns. He didn't look fantastic to the eye test. Travis Etienne, not a great game either. Jacoby Myers, I believe they just traded for him like a few weeks ago. He gets a touchdown on 6 receptions, and Chiga Okonkwo, 4 receptions, 29 yards. Solid.
Yeah, I mean, this if you expected anything else, I mean, you probably just expected a Cam Ward breakout game. But good for the Jags, which I hate to see. I just want them to lose. Please just start losing football games. This is starting.
I really don't think that Trevor Lawrence is a good quarterback.
I don't either. I really don't.
I don't know how he keeps winning games. He had a great game against the Chiefs. I'll give him credit to that, but I
mean, they put up 25 points, sure, but
it's Tennessee.
Yeah, and their defense held them to 3.
Yeah.
So, you put up 25 and 25-3, but that's your defense, man, truly. Jacoby Myers, I think this was his first or second time finding the end zone with the Jags. Best game in a Jags uniform, though, for sure. He's getting comfortable. That's Trevor Lawrence's guy, for sure now. Don't know why he doesn't like Brian Thomas like that, but they got their wide receiver one that they've been apparently looking for. So, good for them.
And next up, we've got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers beating the Arizona Cardinals 20-17. Baker Mayfield continues to struggle a little bit, less than 200 yards. And Jacoby Brissett gets another loss, throwing for over 300 yards, 2 touchdowns. Yeah,
this was the battle of the former Browns quarterbacks. 2 kind of different eras. Jacoby came in after Baker. But, I mean, I watched a little bit of this game. It was pretty fun to watch. Jacoby looks amazing. I'm really happy for him that he's getting a chance to start, and he's probably going to get another chance to start next year with a different organization. Obviously, I think the Cardinals have to stick with Kyler. You make an investment like that.
Yeah.
First overall pick, pay him a lot of money. You gotta roll with your punches there. So we'll see where Jacoby goes next year. But Chris Godwin looks good. 3 catches, 78 yards. Trey McBride, 8 and 80 with a touchdown as well. Bam Knight took over the running back 1 role. Obviously, they have a bunch of injuries that have gone on in the backfield. And then Bucky Irving made his return this week.
Yes.
A lot of people happy just in time for the fantasy playoffs. But I mean, not much to call home about. Bucks avoid falling out of first place.
Mm-hmm. Barely. Only a half game above Carolina.
They lost this one, they would have fallen 6-6.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have been very pretty.
No, so, that last game against Carolina is going to be probably whoever wins the division, to be honest. That'll be a fun game. Not sure what week that's in, but it'll be fun.
It will be fun. Should be a good one.
Next up, we've got the Seahawks beat the Vikings 26-0. Max Brosmer with the worst quarterback stat line since 1950. But almost threw the same amount of yards as Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. That Seahawks defense is so good. Not fair to put a guy in his first NFL start against that defense in that stadium. I don't know, man.
No, not much to say other than the Seahawks. They're looking scary.
Yeah.
They've looked pretty solid all year, and when your quarterback has a barely 50% completion for under 150 yards and you're winning 26-0, 26 offensive points, which half of those came from the defense.
Yeah.
And then Brosmer, 4 picks. You got to feel for him, truly. But hopefully now Vikings fans will get off of Jake McCarthy's neck and let him play his brand of football. I'm not a 9 fan, but anything's better than what Brosmer did.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have much to say about this game. No. JSN had, I think, 2 yards, maybe 2 catches or something.
Worst game of the
Jefferson
year.
had negative yards, I'm pretty sure. Just not a good game. Unless you're a Seahawks fan, oops. Unless you're a Seahawks fan, then you must have enjoyed. Next up, the last of the afternoon Sunday slate games. We had the Buffalo Bills beating the Pittsburgh Steelers 26-7. Rodgers, I think, exited this game halfway through. Or maybe not. Maybe that was last week.
That was last week.
So Rodgers, not a great game. Jalen Warren, okay. and then top receiver Darnell Washington, 2 receptions.
That
was the game, where he was stiff farming everyone.
Holy.
James Cook led in rushing and receiving for Buffalo. Josh Allen had a rushing touchdown. He took over the most rushing touchdowns by a quarterback, taking over Cam Newton for that record. I mean, on paper, not a fantastic game, but whatever gets the job done, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, that's been the story of the Bills this year, honestly. Like, Josh Allen coming off the MVP. Hasn't looked very good this year, but they've looked good enough to be winning games. And now the Steelers fall to 6-6, tied with the Ravens for first, even though the Ravens lost. So they both lose, they stay tied, and the Bengals gain a game on them.
Yeah.
So if I'm a fan of any of those teams that are barely behind the now ignited Bengals with Joe Burrow.
If I was a fan of any of those teams, I think I would have the most confident being a Bengals fan.
Yeah, I agree. They looked the most complete with their whole roster healthy without T. Higgins.
Yeah,
without T. Higgins.
Yeah.
So
we'll see, man. That AFC North division is gonna be something. Oh, sorry. This is the last Sunday slate game. The Chargers beat the Las Vegas Raiders 31-14. Justin Herbert ended up leaving this game. He got X-rays on his left hand, and he's going to be having surgery on it. Still threw for 152 touchdowns. Kamani Vidal, a touchdown on 126 yards. And Ladd McConkey, even though it wasn't a huge stat line, still led the Chargers with 39 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, the Chargers are another team that just find ways to get it done. They've had ugly games. They've had really, really pretty games. Hopefully Justin Herbert is all right. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. Kamani Vidal continues to look great. He's only gotten better and better and better. And I can't really say the same, unfortunately, about Ashton Genty, who he has like 1 or 2 good games in a row, and then he has a really, really bad game, which you see here. 2 yards per carry is not great. Brock Bowers' connection with Geno Smith continues to get better as well. That's good. 2 touchdowns, both of them, to Brock Bowers. I mean, I don't really know what's going on in Raiderland.
Yeah, not much to say about the Raiders. I mean, they paid Geno Smith all this money, so they're not going to go... I don't know. I feel like they're a team that Mac Jones would play well on. Yeah. I feel like if they signed Mac Jones in the offseason, but they already signed Geno to, 3 years, 2 or 3 years, I think it was 3 years, $120 million, so they're not going to just let that money be wasted. They're going to start Geno, unfortunately, if you're a Raiders fan. I don't know. They not doing anything this year. I don't think they're going to do anything next year, unfortunately.
They're tied up in that terrible contract. They have great young pieces, though, so it sucks to see. They had to get rid of Jacoby Myers, obviously, have to capitalize on the value there. But Geno's just not going to be the guy to get it done. I think you need a few more pieces on defense as well. Other team scores 31. You're usually not going to win those games unless you have a really, really good quarterback. So if you want to go and bank on your second and first year players getting good in their next years and then just get another quarterback like Mac Jones or Jacoby Brissett, like we mentioned as well. Because I actually think Brissett would shine in this offense. With Brock Bowers and Ashton Genty. Like, those are 2 great throwing options for him. Because Genty's a great receiving back as well. I don't know why they don't use him more in that nature, but Raiders suck. Well, yeah, it is what it is.
I'm loving it.
Oh no, this was Sunday night.
Yeah, this was a Sunday night game. The Denver Broncos beating the Washington Commanders in a fantastic overtime game, 27-26. The Commanders went for 2 points after scoring the potential game-tying touchdown in overtime. Ended up not getting it. Nick Bonito swatted it to end the game. Marcus Mariota threw 50 passes, completed 28 of them for 294 yards, and Bo Nix threw for 45 passes, 321 yards. Marcus Mariota led the Commanders in rushing. And Zach Ertz, looking like 2018 Zach Ertz. 10 receptions, 106 yards. Good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy. Finally, primetime is actually healing. Yeah. This is great to see. The Thanksgiving games, all 3 of them were great. We had the Bills and Texans game a little bit ago. That was great. This game was great. Monday night, which we'll get to, was also pretty good. Bo Nix and Marcus Mariota, nice little duel going on. Obviously, preseason they expected this to be Bo Nix and Jaden Daniels, but we still got a show out of it.
It was a good game, man. Great. I mean, I wouldn't have expected this. out of a 9-2 and a 3-18 for this to go to overtime and be a 1-point game. But hey, man, I'm not going to complain. This was fantastic. And yeah, as you mentioned, we've been having great primetime games.
Yeah.
It's been amazing.
It's been a great season.
Broncos still sit at the 2 seed behind the Patriots, who beat the New York Giants 33-15 to maintain that number 1 seed in the AFC. Drake May. Just, I mean, crazy, man. He's been so good. Travion Henderson, Hunter Henry, Diggs, Keyshawn Boutte, they've all been fantastic for New England. And even that defense has been really good.
Yeah, I mean, welcome back, Jackson Dart. This is your life now, Jackson Dart. Unfortunately, you are a New York football giant. Unfortunately, Cam Scadaboo's injured. I saw a cool little clip of them hanging out while Cam Scadaboo was streaming, which is pretty. Yeah. It's cool to see. Yeah, your 2 future players are like best friends off the field. You love to see that. But yeah, Devin Singletary, he's done a good job at filling in so far. Pretty mediocre on the rushing, but he's pretty good at the long rushes, and he's also an option out of the backfield to receive. Same with Tyrone Tracy, who was a wide receiver first, transitioned over to running back. But yeah, Drake May, probably the MVP frontrunner right now since it's a quarterback award. But Travion Henderson, 11 carries, because for some reason Mike Vrabel thinks Ramondre Stevenson is prime Adrian Peterson or something. Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what happened, but Travion just didn't start for the first drive and a half. He was just going to Ramondre, and I don't understand it. I mean, when your guy is averaging 6 yards a carry, why not put him in almost every snap, you know? Like,
you know who else didn't start in this game?
Who?
On the Giants side.
Abdul Carter got his first sack, Yeah, I mean, Ramondre had more carries and averaged 3 less yards per carry. Travion broke out for a gain of 26 on late in the game. But it was, man, the Patriots only took them like 3 years to get back to their top form.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And I always see their fans in comment sections and stuff being like, I used to pray for times like this.
You had it. You guys
had it for 20 years. You guys were good. Even in 2020, they were solid. Yeah. We thought Mac Jones was going to be the GOAT.
Yeah.
Like, holy. So what, they took 3 or 4 years off? And now they're back.
Oh my goodness!
And their fans are I used to pray for. I've watched one Browns playoff win in my whole life, and these dudes have probably seen. What does Brady have? 7 rings?
Brady's got 7. Yeah.
Ridiculous. Yeah. Just ridiculous. I don't want to hear it. All right, I don't want to hear it.
Crazy. So that was it for Week 13. Let's get into our Week 14 predictions. Starting off with Thursday Night Football tonight. The Cowboys in Detroit facing the Lions. James, who do you got?
I'm going to say, this is going to be a good game tonight.
It is going to be a very, very
definitely good tuning into this one. I'm going to take the Cowboys to win 4 in a row. And I think I'm going to add something new.
Okay.
I'm going to predict a touchdown scorer as well.
Okay.
I think George Pickens is going to score a touchdown for the Cowboys.
All right. I'm going Cowboys as well. I think this is going to be a really high-scoring game. It's 2 defenses who have not been able to get stops recently. I don't know, I would predict like a high 30s, low 40s scoring game for both sides. And we're going touchdown scorers?
Yeah, let's go.
Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott's getting the end zone.
Okay, I like it.
It's going to be a read option.
I like it.
Next up, we've got the Titans at the Browns. Yep. Who do you got?
Oh, I'm going to take the Cleveland Browns to defend home court. And it's funny because we win this game, and the Bengals play the Bills, which we'll talk about. And then do the Steelers and Ravens. So we could make some noise here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna make the playoffs, but I'm just saying we can keep it interesting.
Possible.
But yeah, I think the Browns are going to win this game. Touchdown scorer, I'll go Isaiah Bond. I think he's due. He's due for a touchdown.
I'm gonna go with the Cleveland Browns as well. But I'm gonna take a Titans player score a touchdown. I'm gonna go Tony Pollard.
Yeah. I don't disagree.
Next up, we've got the Seahawks in Atlanta facing the Falcons, and I think that the Seahawks are going to continue their reign. I mean, Kirk Cousins starting again for the Falcons. I don't think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be close to that Vikings game, if anything.
Yeah, I would have to agree. Yeah, I'm going to take the Seahawks.
JSN touchdown.
JSN, yeah. I'll go with, Seahawks. I think their defense is just too good, and I think their offense picks it up after last week. They got upstaged by their defense in the scoring points column, so I think that they're hungry to get one. I'm going to go with Kenneth Walker to punch one in to keep my fantasy season alive.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully.
Alrighty, next up we've got the Colts going into Jacksonville, and unfortunately I think the Jags are going to win this one at home. This is kind of more of a biased pick towards the Chiefs making the playoffs because I want the Colts to be in the wild card so that because we have the tiebreaker over them because we beat them. Jacksonville beat us, so I'm going to go Jacksonville, and I'm going to say Jacoby Myers gets another touchdown.
Okay. I'm also going with the bias pick because I need the Jaguars to lose.
Oh.
So I'm going to take the Colts to win, and I'm going to say, let's see, which of those fast wide receivers? We'll say Alec Pierce gets another touchdown.
Yeah.
I think Jonathan Taylor will also get one, but I'm trying to be different.
Oh, yeah, he's automatic. He's automatic. Next up, we've got the Commanders at the Vikings, and after what I just saw last week, I'm going to go with the Commanders to beat the Vikings. I don't know if Terry McLaurin's going to be back, but if he is, I'm going to say that he's going to get a touchdown.
Okay. Yeah, I'm also going to take the Commanders over the Vikings, but I will take a Vikings player to score. I'll take Jordan Mason to find the end zone. I think it'll either be early in the game, where it's like, okay, the Vikings could still win the game, or it'll be late in the game, where the Vikings are done. But yeah, I'll take Jordan Mason, Commanders.
Next up, we've got the Bengals at the Bills, and I'm going to say that the Bengals win this one. I think Joe Burrow is going to continue where he left off last week, and he's going to take over in Buffalo. They've already beat Buffalo in the playoffs recently. Touchdown scorer, I'm going to go Chase Brown.
Okay. I think this is actually kind of a difficult game to predict, which you usually don't see between an 8-4 and a 4-8 team. But yeah, the Bengals back at full strength. Not sure if they'll get T. Higgins back this week. I think Oh man, this is tough. I'm bouncing between it in my head. I think I am going to take the Bengals to win this one. I think it'll be a pretty close game, but I will take the Bengals to win, and then I'm going to take Josh Allen to find the end zone.
Yeah.
He's really, really good at that this year, so I'll take that.
And next up, we've got the Saints at the Buccaneers, and although it is only a 2-win Saints team, I think they're going to keep it close. Tampa Bay has just kept pretty much every game close recently. And I'm going to go, I know it's a casual pick, but I'm going to go Bucky Irving to get a touchdown. And I think the Bucs win.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I'll take the Buccaneers to win as well, and I'm going to take Devon Vele to score another touchdown. I think he's going to have another pretty good week here, back-to-back good weeks. And, Saints have nothing to lose. Let's just air the ball out.
Yeah.
But I got Buccaneers winning this one.
Next up, we've got the Steelers at the Ravens. The winner of this game will go to the number 1 spot in the AFC North.
And the loser will have a losing record.
Yeah. I am going to go with the Baltimore Ravens to bounce back and pick up another win in Baltimore. Touchdown scorer, I'm going to go Zay Flowers.
Okay, I like it. Got called back last week.
Yeah.
Yep, I like it. Yeah, I'm also going to go with the Ravens. I think this is kind of their division to lose right now. Steelers have looked really, really bad. Their offense is non-existent. Their defense is non-existent. They're kind of riding off of their early start. I'll go Ravens. And then touchdown scorer, it's been a while since Lamar Jackson's found his way in.
Yeah.
And then I think he'll go there on a nice little long run. Catch the Steelers defense sleeping.
I like that. And next up, the final of the 1 o'clock games, we've got the Dolphins going to New York to face the Jets. And I'm going to take the Jets here. The Dolphins do not play well in cold weather, and right now it's really cold up in the Northeast. I think the Jets will win. However, I think Devon Achane is going to get a touchdown in this game.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Jets as well to win. Jets have just overall, in my opinion, looked better than the Dolphins, despite the Dolphins having a couple more wins. Jets touchdown scorer, we'll go with A.D. Mitchell. Running back. A.D. Mitchell, I think he's going to start to break out here in these last few games. He's really their lone deep target.
Yeah.
And Tyrod Taylor loves to kind of air it out, throw up 50-50s. So, I'll take A.D. Mitchell, get another one.
And next up, we've got a probably massacre going to happen in Las Vegas. The Broncos, I think, are going to absolutely decimate the Las Vegas Raiders. And touchdown, let's go Bo Nix to run it in.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Okay, I like that.
I just feel like that Raiders defense isn't going to contain him very well.
Yeah, I would agree with you that it's going to be a blowout, but the Broncos have loved playing down to their competition this year.
Yeah, that's true.
I still am going to take the Broncos to win. I think if you lose this type of game, then you're kind of just asking for the Chiefs to come back and win the division. Yeah, I'm going to take the Broncos to win and touchdown. I'm trying to think of a different one, but I really can't. I mean, let's go Genty. Let's say Ashton Genty gets one. Why not? Just for the fun of it at home. Why not?
Don't hate it. Don't hate it at all. Next up, we've got the Rams going into Arizona to face the Cardinals, and I think the Rams are going to bounce back in this one. I'm going to go 2 touchdowns for someone.
Okay.
Puka Nacua.
Okay.
Puka Nacua, 2 touchdown game. He's mad that Devontae Adams is getting all the touchdowns in the red zone.
Yeah.
The Puka's going to get 2.
Puka on the rookie Will Johnson's head.
Yup.
You love to see it. Yeah, I'll take the Rams as well to pick up a win here. Cardinals have loved keeping it close, loved having good offensive games, but then giving up a heap of yards and a lot of clutch scoring from other teams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll take the Rams to win, and I will take Trey McBride to score a touchdown for the Arizona Cardinals.
I like that.
Yeah, Jacoby Brissett's basically guaranteed at least 2 touchdowns. So, if you're a betting person,
Next up, probably the game of the week: Bears-Packers not for the number 1 spot in the NFC North, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Basically, yeah, because if the Bears lose, they're 9-4.
Oh yeah, they go to
9-3.
Yeah. So if the Bears lose, they have the chance to drop to the 7th seed after being in the 1 seed, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I am going to take the Bears to win this game. They have not had a lot of success in Lambeau because of Aaron Rodgers, but I don't know. I do like Jordan Love. I just don't think he's going to be able to compete. I think the Bears are gonna dominate in the pass game this time around, and I think that Roma Dunze is going to get a touchdown in this one.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've kind of been... Obviously, I still love the Cleveland Browns, but, like, the Bears have kind of been my alternate team this year. Just I'm a huge Caleb Williams guy. I love Caleb Williams. I also love Roma Dunze. But, yeah, I've been watching quite a few Bears games. I've been pretty locked in on what they're doing. Yeah, I think the Bears are going to win this one. I think they're going to take it. Man, I mean, touchdown scorer, there's quite a few to pick from in this game.
Yeah.
I think I'll go with Kyle Monunga.
Yeah.
I think he scores 1, if not 2. But yeah, he just loves stealing the touches in the red zone from DeAndre Swift. So we'll take Monunga.
Yeah. Sunday Night Football should be a good one between the Texans going into Kansas City to face the Chiefs. And obviously, I got to take my Chiefs. You already know. Where is it? It's up there. Yeah. And I'm going to say Hollywood Brown gets in the end zone on a jet sweep in this one.
Yeah, you know, it's hard to bet against the Chiefs when they are going home and playing in Arrowhead. So I think I am going to have to agree with you that the Kansas City Chiefs are going to pick up a win here. I think it'll be a close game. I think it'll be a defensive-minded game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there will be many touchdowns, but I think... Is Noah Gray on the team?
Yep.
Yeah, I think Noah Gray.
He's hurt. He's hurt.
Man. Because I was like, there's just going to be
Our backup tight end is Jared Wiley or Robert Tonyan.
Robert.
We got Robert
Tonyan. Okay. Then I'll just go with TE1. I'll go with Travis Kelce to find the end zone again.
Fair enough. And last but not least, we've got Monday Night Football featuring the Eagles going into Los Angeles to face the Chargers. And I'm going to go with the Eagles to bounce back here. Not sure if Justin Herbert is going to play this game. Either way, I want the Eagles to win this one. I don't think I've ever said that before. But yeah, I think the Eagles will win. I think that A.J. Brown gets another touchdown.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Eagles as well. Just don't really like how the Chargers have been playing recently. Kind of beat down on bad teams and then play kind of subpar against good teams recently. So yeah, I'm going to take the Eagles. And I think Saquon Barkley has a breakout game here.
Yeah.
I think he's super due for a good game on the ground, and I think he caps
good weather.
Off. Yeah, great weather.
Yep.
Obviously, he's used to playing in the New York weather, but never hurts to play in nice sunny Los Angeles. Obviously, 8:15. It probably won't be very sunny, but it'll still be warm. Yeah. We know that Cali weather.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll take Eagles and Saquon.
Alrighty, awesome. And that and that is going to do it for this week's edition of Kickoff Conversations. Thank you so much for joining us this time around. We'll hope to see you in the next episode. Jaden, any final thoughts?
Let's go Browns. Hope Myles Garrett gets the sack record.
Best of luck to Myles Garrett, and we'll see you guys next week. Thank you.